Alright, shalom. First and foremost, all praise, glory and honor goes to Yahweh, Basham Yahweh Shai, Basham Rakak Badash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Gmskingstonjamaica, Gmskingstonjamaica. Peace, love and salutations to all of the Akiums in the four corners of this earth, pushing this word with truth and sincerity. So, we're the true Hebrew Israelites according to the scriptures, you know what I mean? And basically out here, another Thursday, out here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked system and also Babylon the Great, which is America, you know what I mean? Because you know, America has this philosophy all over the world, yo. Scripture tells us that the nations are mad, yo, drunk of the wine of Babylon and are mad, yo, you know what I mean? So therefore, the same madness that the wickedness that Babylon is pushing, yo, it's all over the earth, yo, in every nation, especially over here in Jamaica, yo, you know what I mean? Where we have predominantly the tribe of Benjamin dwelling, yo, you know what I mean? So basically, come out here to show you people, you so-called Jamaicans, who are Benjamites according to the scriptures, yo. If you track the your lineage going back to the scriptures, you are the true biblical Israelites, you know, based off of the curses that are in the scripture, yo. You know what I mean? You are the true biblical Israelites. Come out here, be basically telling you, show you some of the things you know do wrong. We preach and tell you the true name of the Most High, God. You know what I mean? The true name is Yahweh, yo, not God, not Jehovah. You know what I mean? And God is just a title. The true name of the Son is Yahweh Shai. You know what I mean? So, the true name of the Son is Yahweh Shai, yo, not Jesus, not Yeshua, yo. You know what I mean? That are the one of the many things that you people have wrong. You know what I mean? And basically to bring down strongholds as well. You know what I mean? Strongholds such as Christianity, yo. Strongholds such as Christianity, yo, Rastafarianism, yo, Muslim. Hey, we realize when we just come from work, two female, yo, with them head wrap, yo, basically them in this Muslim religion. I realize that something there. The religion of Muslims basically it has become it's on the rise over here in Jamaica. You know what I mean? Like people are converted to being Muslims more than ever, yo. You know, so that's another stronghold, yo. And all of the lies where Christianity tell you from born up to this very day. You know what I mean? They thin line too, you know. A lot of lies. We come to bring them out, yo. We bring the truth, yo. You know what I mean? And what is the truth? Scripture tells you that the words of the scripture, the words of the Bible is the truth, yo. But Christians tend to use the Bible wrongly, yo. You know what I mean? Them don't understand the scriptures. You know what I mean? Have any piece upon it?
This is Second Corinthians 10 and verse 4. So for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh.
Right. So that's the reason of us being out here, yo. We're not out here to throw a fist with anybody, yo. You know what I mean? As scripture say, yo, our weapons are not carnal, yo. We're not out here to fight nobody, you know what I mean? Physically harm no one, yo. But what to push is the words of Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai, yo. You know what I mean? Thus says the Lord, yo. These are the things you're doing wrong, yo. This is the way you're supposed to walk in. You know?
And bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai.
Right. So I say pulling down strongholds, yo. As we mentioned earlier, yo, strongholds are all these philosophies, yo, that aren't in accordance with the Most High, yo, that doesn't go in accord with the scripture, such as Christianity or religion. You know what I mean? Whatsoever religion it is, yo, and all of the other false gods out there, yo, there's only one true power, yo. There's only one true God, yo, and that's Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. But yet still, you people, you Benjamites, so-called Jamaicans, you know what I mean, tend to worship all sorts of different gods, yo, you know? Then again, our people have a herd mentality, yo, so whatsoever madness them see online or wherever, they tend to pick it up, yo. So you have Muslims out here, you have Christians, you have Rastafarians, you have, you even have them accept the Indians, yo, the Elamites, yo, who come and push them Shiva and them Buddha, and them all them spiritual healing, yo. Them have it on national TV, a broadcast, yo. You know what I mean? Share how far with people gone, yo. You know?
It's Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand in the ways and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls.
Right, so ask for the good way, yo. Seek the old path, yo. You know what I mean? What is the good way? The laws and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, yo. You know what I mean? These are the things that we are, these are what we should be following, yo. Not these Christians, yo, or these pastors, not the pastors, not Selassie, you know what I mean? Not Jehovah, not Shiva, Buddha, you know what I mean? Ask for the old ways, yo, you know what I mean? Old ways when our forefathers used to worship the one true power, yo, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you know what I mean? Selassie and them one day, Selassie Jesus, the white Christ, all them are just a new, them just a come, you know, even though Serapis Christus was around for a long while, yo, you know what I mean? But these aren't who our forefathers used to worship, yo, you know what I mean? Our forefathers used to worship the true power, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
This is Joshua 1 verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then shalt thou make thy way prosperous, and then shalt thou have good success.
Right. So through the laws and commandments, through the keeping of the laws and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, yo, that's how you get you get success, yo, in this life. You know what I mean? Then again, there isn't much to gain in this world, yo. You know what I mean? But the elect have a lot to gain, yo, by taking heed unto the laws and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, yo. And as it says, you're supposed to meditate upon the laws, the commandments, statutes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai day and night, yo. You know what I mean? You're supposed to follow the laws that are written in the scriptures, yo. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to be on a corner about weed because last year the whole way of being a Rastafarian, yo. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to go to them Indians that is spiritually reading, yo, or read palm, or tell you your future. There's only one power can tell you your future, yo. Only one power knows the outcome of things to come, yo. You know what I mean? And that's Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, yo. The scripture say, yo, these other gods, if paraphrasing, the other deities won't have up as gods or no gods, yo. Them can't do anything. In the time of trouble, Selassie won't be able to save you. The sweet Jesus right here, Serapis Christus, he won't be able to save you, yo. Buddha won't be able to save you. You know what I mean? And whosoever else you have as God, you know what I mean? People have man, you know, the fellow men as God, yo. Them have these artists, you know what I mean? They put them up on high. Yo, or tell them idol. God that. You know what I mean? Even that same bucked out nigga in a song, I say, yo, another man, I'm God. You know what I mean?
This is Jeremiah 2 verse 11. And a nation change their gods, which are yet no gods.
Right, have a nation change their gods, which are yet no gods. Look for Buddha, yo. Yo, a Moab worship Buddha, right? Ishmael really. But them have Buddha.
No, Elam, sorry.
Elam?
Right. I think Sinizito, I'm Chinese.
Yeah, because them have them monks and all them people who worship Buddha. But check it out, yo. From them put up Buddha to them God. And Chinese. Yeah, Moab. Yeah, man. Buddha.
Shiva, Elam.
Buddha is man. Yeah. But as them put up Buddhas for them God, yo. From way back then up to this very day, them say Buddha straight, you know what I mean? You see me? So when the heathen them have their God, you know what I mean? They're going to disregard them God, they're going to change for them God. But continue what you say?
He said, other nations change their gods, which are yet no gods.
Which are yet no gods, yo, because Buddha isn't a god, yo. It's just a deity. There's no power. It doesn't exist.
But my people have changed their glory for that which would not profit.
Right, and who are his people, yo? You so-called niggas, Latinos, and Native Americans, yo. You are the Israelites, yo. The Israelites are the people of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, yo. And it says, read it again. It say, yo, my people change their glory.
It says, but my people have changed their glory.
Alright, and what's their glory, yo? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, yo. You know what I mean? We change it to us. Selassie, Jesus, Allah, because them in Muslim.
What am I convert to Islam?
Islam.
For instance, even when they feel like they have British troubles, majority of them are say Islam. When they go to prison and so forth, where they convert to Islam. Right. They promote and think it's a no.
Right. But they're rappers, they're James, they're Israelites, So our people, them change God so often, Right now, money are some of them God, man are some of them God. You know?
They are precepts.
God.
So Isaiah 96 verse 4 to 5. For the Lord Yahweh is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods.
Right.
For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord Yahweh made the heavens.
Right. So all the way you see, heaven and earth, existent and non-existent, living and non-living, Yahweh, the one true power, is the one that created them, You know what I mean? But these other idols, especially this one right here, you know what I mean, has no power. This person doesn't exist, You know what I mean? It's a deity. You know? Has no power, There's only one true power, and that's Yahweh Hashem Yashai, that created everything that you're seeing, The very ground you walk upon, the very air you breathe.
Create them.
Can him create?
He creates them or create the idol with them worship.
Right.
Back to Jeremiah 2 verse 12 now. It said, be astonished, O ye heaven, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be ye very desolate, say the Lord, for my people have committed evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and used them old cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water.
Right. First say they're the fountains of living water, You know what I mean? What? Broken cisterns that cannot hold water. You know what I mean? These are the gods, They won't be able to assist you in a time of trouble, You can't confide in them for strength or help, You know what I mean? Or security. You know?
This is Jeremiah 50 verse 6. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. And even, for instance, shepherd, you can see him upon them politician, He's in the government, a minister of religion, a pastor, so you grew up where you here. Oh, that's why you here. They don't come on straight, so guess what? According to the Bible clearly describes the son of the Most High as a so-called black man, and according to the Bible, curse them fit who? The so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Spanish Latinos. So by process of elimination, we don't be the true biblical Israelites. They will show that, You see me?
And them preach the word to filter Luca, You know? Sign a treaty, get money, them don't speak on certain topics.
Right? People don't know why you choose, right? He said, their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
Right.
They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. Like, for instance, you have people who go to Christian, and come out of Christianity, and gone in Islam. Some say Rasta, and then turn from Rasta and gone into Christianity, which all of them are madness, Right? You're supposed to turn back to the fountain of living waters. It's who Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, the whole ways, which is a heritage, an Israelite custom. Says, they have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said,
they got one. They got one.
He said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers.
Right. I mean, read that over.
He said, verse 7, all that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the inhabitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of your fathers.
Right. You know? The first take Yahweh Hashem Yashai, You know what I mean, and cleave on to everything else, anything and everything else them can look to. Them think them can look to. You know, if you give them whatever they want, like riches. People are flocked to all sorts of witchcraft, If you give them riches, fame, fortune, whatsoever it is, You know?
Scripture tells us, Yahweh is the hope of justice.
Right.
You see me? In this kingdom there is no justice. See, in this kingdom is based upon usury, which is robbery. See, everything in this kingdom basically is a burden and debt and enslavement. There's no justice in this. The land gets taken from you. Your youth, the system own your youth. So the system can come for you at any moment notice, take him away, claiming that you cannot raise your child better than how the system can raise your child. You see me? So this is how people for them foresee the Heavenly Father for this man. You see me?
About justice. This is Isaiah 60 verse 14. And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standing up
59 and 40.
Oh yes, I like it. 59 verse 14. Isaiah 59 verse 14. And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off. For truth is fallen in the street, and equity cannot enter. Yea, truth faileth. And what is truth? Scriptures. You see me? Where them, what them do? Them shun me. And when you have a couple of niggas, I say, oh, the people left the country. You see me? Because I be a for Bruno and teach. I want to liquid down. It's alright. He said, yea, truth faileth. And he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. So I want to liquid down. He said, and the Lord saw it, and it displeased them that there was no judgment.
Right.
But the judgment. You see me? Faggot to get put to death.
Right.
Wars, lesbians supposed to get put to death. Right. You see me? They're supposed to lend people money upon usury. Because the heads of society are supposed to give it to a person lucrative. You see me? And a rapid people them. And they're supposed to be accustomed for like a big nose. You get one big liar, or you just dumb no bumbo.
Yes. See, there is no judgment in this society. See, as a judge, when you look up the word judge in the etymology online, it tells the one who declared law. See me, what the law you're supposed to declare? You're supposed to declare the law of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You see me? It's the laws of the Heavenly Father being executed in this society. No. See, big nose are execute the laws of the so-called white man, yo. You understand? So judgment cannot stand in this society, man. See, and truth turn away backward. See me? Everything that is declaring the standard of truth, them turn it backwards. Say, no man, all them days something that. You see? A new time now, modern days we are living now. Them type of mentality, the people them coming on, man. You see? This demonic mentality, yo. You see me?
This is Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men.
For among my people are found wicked men. When you're looking at the book of Micah chapter 3 and 1, it tells you, yo, look here, is it not for you, O Israel, the prince of Israel, to know judgment? See, it is for you to know judgment. Because who are the wicked men right now? The politicians, them, all of them in there are corruptors, man. Real Reed, the other one named Fitz, whatever.
Yeah, reports have come out about evil falls and the other idiot losing visa. You see me, and big nose at top of it. And here, what is your position, nigga name?
Peter, shit.
Where the fuck? Yeah, Peter Phillips.
Peter Phillips.
You see me? Him basically come out and say, oh, we're going to release everything. Like, nigga, we don't say dirty for you too. You see me? We are trying. They are the opposition. That's the way I get up money for. Is if you oppose anything, then the top nigga say. And then as soon as the table flip, he might go oppose it like, let's spin the key.
You know, it's Jamaican proverb that the clock was pot same party black.
Yeah.
Two of them in the same boat, yo. You see me? Yeah.
What are you wicked? He said, for among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares.
They lay wait as he that setteth snares. A snare is a trap. You see me? So when the politician come out and I tell us, say, yo, don't watch the slide of the dollar. What them say watch the rate, watch the inflation. See, basically must set a trap for your mind so that you don't see the inevitability of what coming. You see me? Him say watch the rate of inflation. Basically, yo, it means say yo, by the time it reach next month it will go up to 150. You see? So he must say watch the rate. He must say yo, watch the time where it stabilize. You see? He must set a spear, yo. You see? Basically my cars are covering over your eyes, yo.
And talk about prosperity that come to Jamaica. In which life? And that's a scenario because you're basically setting the false hope. Because people invest in the society. When I hear the society of Jamaica is going, the whole world economy is crashing. You see me, Germany, when I superpowers them, you see me come out and say, yo, them in a recession right now. Countries like, for instance, St. Louis put it, South America. It's in a chaos. Central America, chaos. Africa, chaos. Middle East, chaos. The whole world in chaos. As I say, Iran as well. So the whole world is at the domino with them a fan, and Jamaica, see Jamaica line up if you take them both, and Big Nose said, no man, don't now come. Like, really?
Because this reboot the chaos, the chaos that takes place in the entire world right now. Remember, you know, this was organized by the so-called white man. This was organized by the so-called white man, where for basically create order through chaos, because we want to establish at this time period the new world order, you see me? And even the brother mentioned earlier, basically judgment was basically religion. You know, judgment. You know what I mean? You know, basically we're supposed to set things in order and have everything working in a proper way. But the white man basically at this time, he might create this order, he might create the chaos, the confusion. You know what I mean? I think I say, your son can be a girl, you know, your girl can be a son. You know what I mean? Or whatever, you know? So it doesn't create the problem. Some guys say, alright, look here, enough of this, I'm doing a solution people can really run for. Even the dollar, the money. You know what I mean? It was never designed to last. Because the system back then, the system exists back then and it failed. The all them do is step at the same system and bring it back to the Rome back then and Rome today. Which is also scriptural because it's the second leg of the Roman Empire. You know what I mean? And just like Rome fall back then, I just see a similar activity today. You know what I mean?
This is Micah 2 verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And
it's like as the brother there talk about the way how them bring in forms of iniquity, man, they say them promoting. You see, so them basically go through a process of normalization. They watch this interview with this nigga by the name of Dennis Rodman. See me, one of the 90s major basketball player. See, when he did in a basketball in a film time, he basically was demonstrating the characteristic traits of a freak. See, now back then it was so-called not acceptable in the NBA. See, so he was getting many tattoos and basically manager come to him and say, yo, look here, if you get any more tattoos, you can't play for the team. You see me? He say, alright, cool, but now I play for the team. Good. He cut. You know, so they call him up back and basically tell him, say, look here, I think we have something going on for you here. You see? Call him up back. Basically, he was the one that became one of the forerunners for freakism in America, man. You see? So the scripture say, yo, read that again, brother. Our question.
Micah 2 verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
So that's one of the iniquity where them devise, man. You see? To basically get so-called role models in a society, but the sheep them follow. The sheep will them follow you. You see, make the brand of basically abomination hype. You see, hype it up and make it seem as it is something to be lauded over. You see, something pleasant. You understand? So that's one of the evil them work upon them bed, man. Everything that is abominable them promote, yo. Right now them have transgenders that teach. Basically, read story time to little children. You tell me now, what can be brought out of that? Let me tell you, a child, yeah, said that.
No, but actually I said, if you teach a child to be a transgender, or teach them about transgender, remember as a child, you basically you nurture mind. You know what I mean? You're training the way how you want it to be trained. When you think about them, yo, before even the movies them when I watch them, them take the kids them assassin. What them do? Them take them from young and train them and program them. When they get big, what in them a bit? The killer instinct there's a name from one little child, yo.
And that's how them do to the Native American Indians. See, basically them take them from them young, stating that them parents cannot take care of them in the environment where them they live. Now the natives them they live in an environment which was so-called primitive at the time. So they were declared to be unfit to basically be carers for them children. But what the so-called white man was doing is that he was re-educating them. You see me? Re-educating them to be so-called upstanding members of society. Take them away from them parents and adapt them, basically send them off to white families. Man. You see, that's the agenda the so-called white man always use, man. subversion of the minds of the youth. So when you subvert the mind of a younger generation, what you have a generation that comes up to his ideal. You see, that comes up to his frame of mind and way of life and them shit, man. You see me?
Verse 2. And they commit thieves and take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
There's oppression all over the world, yo. Why people are revolt? People are oppressed. You know what I mean? People are oppressed in every way. What they want to be financially, in a sense, because what the white man do? They grab your riches and then come back and say, yo, pay me my fiat money. You know what I mean? Take you and make you a slave. And the entire world right now, basically are slaves. You know what I mean? The entire earth, right? And if you have any resources, they need it. Like, you see when they post I remember exactly what. But they basically are check Africa, so yo, hear about the land of Africa.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember that. Yeah, so they want the land. You show them are greedy, yo, then they're everywhere.
I don't know for them.
Yeah, I don't feed them land. You know what I mean? They're everywhere. I tell us, yo, them want that resources. When they want the resource of the entire earth, where you think you're going to be? You're going to be. Well, they know exactly what they're going to be. Because if you need food, it have to come from the earth. If you own the land, you can't farm from the land if you don't get permission to farm from the land. Which I go back to when them have them
road now.
Them they can't sit again man.
Yeah man, a road with them man.
Sustainable development plan them have. You know what I mean? We basically everybody have to go basically be licensed. If you're going to do fishing, you have to have a license for fishing. If you're going to do farming, you have to have a license for farming. And again, they're going to move from me with that too. And they're going to be the one that provide you with food. You know what I mean? They can't be an independent farmer. They can't be an independent fisherman. They can't say, I'm going to chum line outside everybody. Or that sea because the waters are owned. And if they want the water, they want to fish them. You know what I mean? You don't have no rights again to basically, really, basically become a perfect slave. I mean, precept.
It's Proverbs 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Right, when Israel in authority, I'm talking about when Yahushua, King David, and the elect men get set up, it's a got me, yo. You're going to be joy all around.
Hey, that is how the nations of the earth or the families of the earth are going to be blessed.
Right.
You see me, when we are in power,
right.
After them serve them slavery, of course. You see me, them are going to them glory.
When you skip this with our part of the line, you're supposed to do creation, not farms. These are these men people by everybody.
Right. So I'm on
oppress a man and his heritage.
They push a man against the wall, well, they feel them when they fight. You know what I mean? Which is why you're going to have what? Race war? You're going to have race war coming very soon, yo. Because everybody, that man are oppressed. And I put them back against the wall. The man say, yo, shall go up against the door, just take the iron. You know what I mean?
If you
read the book, The Richest Man in Babylon, it shows you the economic conditions at ancient time, yo. Really and truly, if I really have a trade, that was enough. Because when I earn, you want to weight, no matter what weight of silver, gold or bronze, the currency was set, it was fixed. And basically you had, you could have been basically say you never need a license to fish, you never need a license to be a carpenter, your work would have speak for you. And basically once you generate the customers then you basically rely upon your skills. Now, them put some other things in it, so don't care how skilled you be at a profession or whatever, you still cannot earn. And plus, yeah, that's what I mean. And outside of that, they still have what? Boundaries and barriers based on how them say it's supposed to go. Plus the taxes, plus every other thing when they use corrupting you. So you really show that really and truly you're being oppressed just with the monetary system alone. Yeah. That's the major part of oppression, you know?
Yeah, because the word license.
Alright, so the word license from the Merriam-Webster says an official document, card, etc. that gives you permission to do, use or have something.
Oh, you have to get permission from somebody who literally can do certain things. And you're going to say you don't want to slave you. Right? if you have doctor mother permission, if you are servant to your mother, which we are at one time when we young, you know what I mean? We are in a rulership and the government. You know what I mean? We are servants to them, we are servants that are sent to a slave. The only difference is that slaves they deal with vigorous and slaves they deal with good. You know what I mean? So the white man have control over everybody. After you come on the system, you have to get permission from him. You know what I mean? We do anything at all. You know what I mean? But yesterday you're free. You know what I mean? But then you have a donkey, when I say donkey, you have a horse. You have the horse, you're free for the horse, and your horse. You know what I say? You know what I mean? No. You have, if you take care, you can't drive on the road. You don't own the road. You know what I mean? You don't own the car, you don't have. Is that not it? So, we are slaves, yo. Read that done.
So when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Right. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
That is a proof to tell you what rule the earth right now. The wicked. Because everybody are mourning. Brother mentioned earlier, if you're looking at the world right now, they're in an uproar. Vex, mourning. I'll call for justice, because there's no justice, yo. You know what I mean? There's no justice from a so-called white man. If there was, guess what? Slavery would have got recognized slavery a long time. It would have. You know what I mean? That was an unjust act. You know what I mean? But guess what? Them do it and them live off of back right now. Said we. You know what I mean? I still want more.
And we build the foundation.
Yeah.
All of the foundations where they live up to at this point. And based off of the profits and slavery, most of the Fortune 500 companies, they think they make money from. Where do you think them start? Slavery. Just that the family line continue for a certain period of time. We're now in our so-called modern age. But if we have a family, we have generations and generations worth of wealth. We start a company and pass it on from father to son. 14 generations on top of each other.
Brother, the brother Serpi, the video talking about the 3 different types of criminal in Jamaica. You see me? And him talk about the 116 octane, the iron man them. Him not call on him, but you know say the Azan and the Matalan and them man. I'm sure say yo, them family come to Jamaica in the 50s and the 60s and a whole heap of crime them man they deal with and take up a whole heap of money and also wash the money over generations. Right. So see all them big money who own Jamaica and own politicians a crime and violence make them money reach for them there and they just wash the money.
Yeah, Bible says that is highly esteemed among men. Abomination, yo. You're not going to see nobody up on top in this wicked society. We're good. You see me in a work, say yo, you're happy in league with them as them bring it down.
They bring it as something as a lower level as an artist. It's been known that artists buy gun for that. And never just low level. Officer people when they come at the top.
Yeah, brother.
Let's skip to verse 16. So when the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases.
Right.
So but the righteous shall see their fall.
Right. When the wicked are multiplied, guess what? It's a condition. Because no, right, exactly. No, you have more evil upon the earth. Because remember, this one of the root of evil. Every single Edomite will exist is the offspring of evil. You know what I mean?
So like you have to skip the say when they come into rulership, wickedness multiply in the earth. Evil multiply in the earth.
And I mean, brother mentioned back then, but they look at freaky basketball players. This last, that don't take you say, you look at promotion. 5-star, you know what I mean? Tag him.
Big movie star.
Yeah. So you start doing it, yo.
Right? Each camp have a head.
Yeah, this is a good point. First Maccabees 1 verse 9. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth.
Right.
Common sense, yo.
Right, that's all.
You know what I mean?
So you already live with that?
Let's look from back then to now. And look who in power. I tell you, if you see evil increase. When the white man went into the Caucasus mountains right? When you come back from that time period, the Renaissance period, and start conquer the earth again, you know what I mean? Look out when we come back. There's much death upon the earth, yo. Just look up on the major history activities that will take place, and guess who did it? So-called white man. The Bible says, yo, we may see all certain things, he was there, yo.
Scripture a while ago when it tells us, say, yo, evils multiplying on the earth was based on that wicked root to come out of the basically 4 generals. You see me? Basically Antiochus Epiphanes. He was that cracker that basically multiply evil upon the earth. And one of the ways where him do that is basically him say, yo, all people should be one.
Right.
You see me? What am I trying to do right now? And you were hard.
Unisex. There's no male and female again. You know what I mean? They can't say he or she or him or her again. Because now you come off disrespectful. How dare you call that person that? You know what I mean? Oh, what's called up? You see what I'm saying?
No, we're going to use one gender neutral. That.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Influence.
Rubbish show.
Money, woman. That
depending on how you react to what
Habakkuk chapter 1 verse 4. Therefore the lie slap, and judgment will never go forth. For the wicked will compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded.
Yeah, wrong judgment. You know what I mean? You call a man, we feel like him one shim or she, certain name, no, them are going to basically bring it down. Like put out a quote and say, yo, a man tell him a text, say, yo, look here, I'm going to sodomize you and kill you. You know what I mean? So put out and say, yo, what Chief Justice there? Because if him does and say, yo, I'm going to kill a fish or a faggot, you know what I mean? They're going to have the J flag, them come down, people, them come down, and say, yo, you're free to get cried.
Enough woman.
Enough woman, yes, and I say, oh, you're homophobic. And you just got prison and you get put to death. But you still have these faggots who walk on the earth and trying to people to sodomize them, yo.
And stab up one woman and rob them, and rape the youth and whole man. Nobody not exterminate them.
You know what I mean? Let's talk about just disgusting on the road. Walk new kids on the night time, yo. Or drive past new kids at night time, you see that kid from out there. Or people out there, or them stay, yo.
It's just the word, feed. You know what I want to just
you know what I say? So there's no justice, yo, go on, bro.
This is Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 5. Verse 4. If the spirit of the ruler rise up against you, I'll go to verse 5. It said, there is an evil which I have seen under the sun, and an error which proceeded from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity.
Right, that's why Azan and all of them, they're not great dignity at this time.
Yeah, rulership.
You know what I mean? Like what Porter just said. You know what I mean? Blood money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Them man are basically wash dirty money through them businesses, yo.
Our family, we have boost up the economy.
You know what I mean? They have a car dealership, them. And you think say, yo, they make a bag of money off of selling cars. But drugs money come through them car money, they sell you.
Yeah.
When you think about, remember now, when you think about trafficking, human trafficking, you take a normal person with the trafficking, yo. You have to have some top guns on earth and transfer people from different countries, different countries, yo. I spoke to people, yeah. I spoke to people. You know what I mean?
You know this girl basically, you know, let's not call her name in a little small city, you see me? And basically she do the payroll to the companies them. Basically she, in the area, this one family own a group of companies, own most of the business them in the area. Yeah. And she say, yo, she don't see the amount of business come in to generate the amount of profit they make. You see me? And she says she don't believe, say, yo, all of the funds that they make is solely based on just people buying them stuff with. Them are basically what use the business them for wash blood.
Why did they tell something for all the people all the time? When you big nose house.
what you think it's cracker name JP Morgan, one ship belong to him for $8 billion worth of crack.
Alright.
The whole of them.
Yeah, lock up what? Who will lock him up? But even the move when we asked to watch, lot of war with Nicolas Cage. Lot of war with Nicolas Cage. Basically, the man traffic guns. See, and when the top general, when them catch him, one top general come in and say, okay, man, you have to let me money, you know.
Hey, King the Messenger is a good one as well. He's in with basically the real Rick Ross, and the play Rick Ross right now. He tell us straight, say, yo, guess what? When he get to find his whole like crack, when they come on to him, it was from the CIA. This is me when they kill Gary, the man who basically get free to everybody acknowledgement.
American made is another good one.
Go. This Isaiah chapter 3 verse 14. The Lord will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people.
Right.
And the princes thereof. For he hath eaten of the vineyard and spoiled of the poor is in your houses.
Right, so the Most High going to judge all people. They call it look and cranny. Every person will basically get judged from the Most High.
Jerusalem with candles.
Alright, and the old Jerusalem can buy the place to go. If we just scared to slave, you know what I mean? Want me to one of them basically I live the wicked. Want me to talk about white man, yo? We film track record. They can't stop counting it, yo. You know what I mean? Film track record long to the heavens. You know what I mean? Basically, any picture comes to a full right now, yo. Then say early, then say high the mountain side, the mountain exposed. You know what I mean? Right now, the white man has been exposed to the entire earth right now. The entire earth right now are revolt against the so-called white man. So no matter what they do, use the military might because of the power of weapon, yo. That blessing, what?
Verse 15. What mean ye that ye beat my people to pieces and find the faces of the poor?
Right, that's what white man know. If you use the white man know. Yeah. Most of you doesn't punish you yet. But according to the Bible, they got no board. You know what I mean? It's not enough for you. You're not satisfied that we went to slavery. You say, oh, slavery was so terrible. Let's go for slavery. You have to kill you and tell you right now. And this time with mentally, yo, even worse. Because one time, we didn't look at sense. You know, so that's slave. You know what I mean? No, people dumb and stupid, yo. You know what I mean? People lose them way, yo. People have no purpose on earth. No purpose, literally, yo.
One time when them just basically when slavery basically just abolished and they start a sharecropping business. Well, that is just basically a slave, an ex-slave, working on the plantation of a master and paying him a tax for work on the plantation. Right? Sharecropping, look it up. You see me? So when them they do that, the people them they know so them they get oppressed. But in today's society, what them do, them replace that, the tax to pay the master for the land, into a tax basically buy everything, man. See, everything is a free tax.
Still pay tax to one land.
Huh?
Still pay tax to one land.
Still pay tax to one land. You understand? So them basically translate the mentality, you make you feel like you're free. You see, which are well still under harsh share bondage. You see? Now the higher your money go, the more you get taxed. Think about that. The more tax that come out on you.
Yeah, like work, yo. It's PAYE, something like that. You know what I mean? If I'm returning money for a month or for a year. Yeah, you know what I mean? Them chilling, yo.
Income tax is the devil.
It's Isaiah 5 verse 7. For the vineyard of the Lord of hosts is the host of Israel, and he made of Judah are his pleasant plan, and he looked for judgment, but behold oppression, for righteousness, but behold a cry.
Right, people are crying. But they're not crying to the Most High. They cry to Andrew only. You know what I mean? Peter Phillips, your boss. You know what I mean? The white man, the Chinese. China go invest money in our school system. You know what I mean? Chinese language, I never get this school start.
What different language now? Mandarin are one, Cantonese are one. I must go 50 different languages and chat over there.
Yeah, you been conquered, yo. So the servants, the borrowers are servants to the lender. You know what I mean? So basically we come in to live under really truly because who are push China, US. You know what I mean? All of the building where they have built up on the road and all them things that go back to the US. You know what I mean? So guess what? We really have put ourselves in more debt. Slavery. Which now we can pay back anyways, go on.
This is Haggai 1 verse 6. Ye have sown much and bring in little.
Right, you work harder. The more you work, you have to say, yes, now get more pay. Yeah, why he kill you?
2 jobs.
You see me? 2 jobs. Oh, you're making some money per year? You more. You know what I mean? That's a bit of a stop work start, you know. You know what I mean? But if you really work, you can't meet, you know? Go on.
Ye eat, but ye have not enough.
Right, you eat. But you're still not full, yo. You eat plastic food. Fake food that have a lot of nutrients.
Metal in it.
Yeah, your baby have people metal food from them young, yo. Come up to what? When they get bigger, you want to them so sick.
Food instead of
Be a metal in my eat.
food instead of
And you smile and say, oh, why should you get that chat about metal in the food?
Food instead of give the girl them the wire waistline, you give them the tire waistline.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Big waistline.
But ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there's none warm. And he that earneth wages to be put into a bag with holes.
Right, there's still money on the rest. Money, I drop out that through a hole. Because it has devalued you. And then Mr. O's are going to tell you, say, yo, look here. Because the money slide or devalued, it's normal. It's not to put the money into a bag. When you try to use it for spending again, it have less value. That's normal, yo. So yeah, don't see them.
Basically, when mother tell us it's normal to suffer. See, because of the friggin' dollar value. When you trade on the international market, the produce them are going to be more expensive.
Right. Hey, we can't say this brother in the cut, yo. Contradiction again. Remember one time the BOJ president go out and say, yo, the dollar will not slide. The Jamaican dollar will not slide past 130 something like that. So how is it normal for the dollar to be sliding or devaluating? Oh yes, yeah, he says now the slide. You know more people don't think, yo. Go on. Go on.
So Jeremiah chapter 25 verse 14. For many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them also, and I will recompense them according to their deeds, and according to the works of their own hands. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts unto me, take the wine cup of the fury at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it, and they shall drink, and be moved, and be mad, because of the sword that I will send among them.
Yeah, and it's the cup we always go about that or speak about slavery, judgment, yo. You know what I mean? Guess what happens to all nations? We're going to slavery. But the white man going to drink the dregs of the cup, yo.
Right?
Right? So the bitter part, the real bitter part, yo. This is what?
Joyce and be glad out
Those here are slavery and then what? Death.
Cup of social
Hardcore slavery, yo. You think you know oppression yet? We're going to teach them oppression, yo.
Double on to them.
Yeah, we're going to teach them oppression. You know what I mean? We're going to show how to be oppression.
Hey, them have a song, one gospel song talk about sweet Jesus, what a wonder you are. Hey, the so-called white man are going to wonder how we're going to deal with him so rough. Right. You see me? Some lick and kick and butter bruise how we're going to give him, man.
But we're going to perfect why I'm getting beat.
What? True oppression.
True oppression.
This is Jeremiah 49 verse 12. For thus said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
Right.
And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Right, so let's take a look into that. Who the earth left for? Israel. You know what I mean? And Israelites supposed to be what? Kings and princes on the earth, yo. Meaning that we're supposed to be in a rulership state of mind. Not slaves. You know what I mean? But yes, we did become slaves. Numerous times.
You know what I mean? That's reasonably read. If I go down in 1960, serve man.
Like evil boy.
I serve man on the earth. Jeremiah talks of Israel is our Jeremiah.
If they are one born slave, why are we spoiled? We are kings. We never basically to come here. Well, according to prophecy, yes, we have to go through this, you know what I mean? But our rightful place on the earth is to what? Be on top.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we drink the cup. Slavery. What if slaves them? You never drink slavery? But
Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
They shall surely drink of it. There's no cry of the black woman. There's no cry of the father to get so-called rights and the white man. There's no cry for any nation, but of all nation cry for white man and our people. You know what I mean? They're going to save them, yo. What?
This is Revelation 13 verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Right.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Right. The most of them are heart did not walk in a captivity. And the should the white man, should Edomites go into captivity? Lord, we think that is a little bit too harsh. Give him a chance. Man, what's an ask that, yo? He said, he shall go into captivity, yo. That's a strong word. Yo, you shall go into captivity. One.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
The word shall and must is a strong phrase or word, yo. You must be killed with the sword, yo. There's no doubt, nor question to the Most High say when he said that, yo. That is a must, like the man said.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Right, the patience and faith of the saints. God, you know what I mean? And the saints are who? Israelites. You Negroes, Latinos and Native Americans, right? You people that look at yourself as nothing. You are the saints. Mainly the elect of you people. You know, because the people act like a saint today. You know what I mean? Act like a owner the devil. Like a owner the devil. You know what I mean? Like a devil's seed. Because Satan spawn. You know what I mean? But
Daniel 7 verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
Right. So Israel shall take the kingdom. And that word take here is also a strong word. We're not going to ask me, yo. We're not going to say, Lisa, you know we have to get the kingdom. We're not going to ask me, brother. It's not like I'm arguing with the actor. You know what I mean? We're not going to ask you, we don't know better already. We shall take the kingdom. That means by force.
Right. And possess the kingdom forever.
We got own it. Possess it and own it forever. You know what I mean? Because it's our rightful portion on earth. We own the earth. Own the universe. Own slaves, yo. Own people. Right? Can't feel like you say you own people, that means you're wicked. No. No, if you live a certain lifestyle, you need to own slaves.
It's a lavish.
Yeah. That's a lavish lifestyle, you have a slave. But where can lifestyle I live, yo? Yeah? You know the lifestyle, brother.
9 to 5 at L.
Yeah, I mean.
Straight up.
Yeah, go on.
Even forever and ever.
And the best thing about it is, we're going to have it forever. And ever, you know what I mean? And another ever. Because these are of slaves. I can't think I live lavish right now. You know what I mean? But guess what? For a short time, right? For a short time, yo. Bible says no. When you live in a sorrow, you forget everything about the glorious time that they have. Because some people can lose that, yo. You know what I mean? And the same thing goes for glory. When you're in happiness, you forget about sorrow, brother. I'm not thinking about sorrow, I'm happy for. You know what I mean? Go on.
This is Job chapter 20 verse 5. That the triumphing, verse 4. Knowest thou not this of all, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Right. It's a short ruling period is the so-called white man. It seems like forever. What we gonna do is that if I blink of an eye. Short time period.
Yeah, man, it's not even a day, bro.
Yeah,
You see me when they come back in the Renaissance, it's not even a day right now.
1,000 years yet. What?
This is Isaiah 45 verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Right, Israel shall be saved in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. The most I love you. Israel.
Right.
Most I care about Israel.
Right.
And yeah, don't forget about that. Yet, it's also a white man.
Right.
Right? You know, say, yet him weird. He made the sort of white man. Right? Go on.
And every other nation is accounted as nothing.
Right.
That's right. With an everlasting salvation, he shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
Right. They look up bad eyes of people who now and say, you watch them people now, look on them. About weed. Ganja, they call it ganja baby. You know what I mean?
Pants on your foot.
Pants on your foot. Full of disease. You know what I mean? Herpes, gonorrhea, syphilis, AIDS. You name it, yo. A sick people, mental illness, because we have it outside out. But must put it away. Most people have it outside out. If I tell the garbage bin, then you're mad. But you have clean clothes, mad people on the road too. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Them in the office, in your government offices, them, yo. Yo, in a parliament, have you ever people in a parliament, yo?
The convince.
Yeah?
The congregation.
That done?
Hey, brother, if you don't have the life, yo, there's no way you're mad.
Yeah.
God,
If you don't have the truth, you're a mad person, yo.
You're dead.
You know what I mean?
Well, this is the healing, you know.
Isaiah 9 verse 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
Right.
And they that are led of them are destroyed.
Right, because you know, don't put it away. Carter said best. You know what I mean? They say them people are sheep. Alright, you are sheep.
I'm a sheep.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He said, are sheep, yo. They are sheep. But we need leader. Those that don't give the rightful leader, which is ours, give us right?
And you say,
I go do you know what I mean?
Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 and verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
Right. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. And about you all, a king will be profitable unto the earth, yo. Right. Y'all shine.
Right.
Right. Y'all shine. Y'all coming down. Right. You know what I mean? But merely y'all shine. God, it is for him. And if my people are going to see him. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Big nose as a king.
Which I'm happy because they would have all come.
Yo, Jamaica government don't have the power, yo.
And they have.
You want to seek protection from a person when they have the power. Because America come and say, no, look here. What do I do? Simple check.
Who's James?
You know what I mean? China come and say, yo, what do I do? Just again. You know what I mean? Where's our power? Our power is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, yo.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you look to it. Oh, Andrew Wellness, what are you going to do for it? You know what I mean? Now live from me a young boy and now we get old now and we can't do nothing. Why are you going to do for me? Ready for the poor. And them come and say, yo, you need to do something for yourself. You know what I mean? Because I can't lead in the power. You know what I mean? Go on, bro.
Matthew 15 verse 14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind.
Right.
And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch.
Yeah, we don't face by them where your leaders them say. They come to us and say, look here. Country supposed to have money, not farming, not nothing. Not face it. From blind people. You're supposed to have the right here. You know what I mean? We're supposed to have our own food, but we have food from other countries. You know what I'm saying? Already too. They say it's better for we basically sell we goods, but they say we sell food anyway, but you know what I mean? Sell we goods and import food. Because cheap, what the fuck we are import?
Because that live it off another man's table shall not be counted as a life. All fucking country be counted as something of a life. The people counted as them say of them have life. When a blood clot America table we are near Mapa. See? And that TV good something with the scraps.
That's not going to show you, brother. Yeah, that's not going to show you. Remember, I know. This is what they're saying. They say the Jamaican food or supply what we have down here have more nutrients to it. Yeah. And it's more expensive because we grow things better than them big farmers there. You know what I mean? So they say it's more cheaper to buy factory. Yes, I don't get what I don't know so much talk. I show them no vision, no can't see how far up. You know what I mean? When you spend the cheap money and buy plastic rice and plastic lettuce and all them crap here, and you start getting sick, what about your people them know? Because according to what I said now, money is our health. That's what I said. You know what I mean? Money is our health, yo. You know what I mean? Go on.
Oh, me have one only the quote down earlier. This is Ecclesiastes 11 verse 25. Saying the day of prosperity there is a forgetfulness of affliction, and in the day of affliction there is no more remembrance of prosperity.
Right. Oh, happy day for Israel. Because we talk about that hell winner, man. I'm going to the kingdom, brother. You know what I mean? You know, remember, so your all sickness to feel, yo. Something simple as that, yo. You know, remember all what it feels like to be sick. Right, go on.
Psalms 126 verse 1. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream.
Right, yeah. After what do you happen back then? You can't remember my dream now. Funny show.
Hey, you know what Sizzler say? You have to have a donkey jawbone for laugh. The way I go glad you.
Yeah.
You know donkey jawbone big.
Yeah, yeah.
You say I laugh, I whole heap.
Yeah, bro. And people don't want that, yo. They can't even think about being fully healthy right now. You know what I mean? Having rest. Just rest. You know what I mean? Rest, brother. You know rest important. Hard to get.
Hey, you know the scripture say in good God it were morning.
Yeah.
When morning come and say it was evening.
Yeah. Oppression now, there's no rest in your soul. You know what I mean? No rest in your mind.
Hey, like for instance, even know you can look for the common man, like for 5 days a week. You see me? And then you get the weekend off, and for the weekend off, what them do? Chores.
Yeah.
You see me?
To go back to work.
Still also.
To go back to work.
Still also to try to make you see that's right, you know. Right now, work. There's no rest. You mind, for instance, right now, we don't want city. City life, you're constantly going, but there's no rest, yo. Then you better hear, pop, pop, siren. Madness.
In another society, I was slave to bills, bro.
God.
You see me? We have to go work to pay these bills, bro. Yep.
You know what I mean? That's how when the captivity payment. Yeah. When we get redemption, when we get salvation, when we get power, oh God, man. You know what I mean?
Don't shall interfere.
Yeah. We're going to notice what it feels like to be happy for once, yo. For real.
Micah 2 verse 10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Yeah, anybody who try to cope with a society and feel like it's normal, when them gone, they have done drunkard, crackhead, weeded, and one day you get up and you're ready to drink full. You're ready when you're full. You're mad. You know what I mean? Brother, yo, me tell this, man. A lot of people when me grow up and come see our my little short time period living in Portland, young youth just got mad off fast.
Hey, it's funny to say that because when I go back on me and so called when I grew up in the house, and when I look funny, take come say, it's because people me used to know and grew up with, I just say, yo, mad out, it's me turn weeded, you can see how them just lost and degenerated here.
The future, yo.
Ecclesiastes 7 verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Yeah, who are the wise men that are being angry at this time now? How I mean mad as in without sense. You know what I mean angry there, yo. You know what I mean? So who are angry at this time? Let's say yo, why we ever serious and out of vex. But we're not sure to we're upset yet. So we have to live in a damn society here. But that's just the work of the most time. You know what I mean? But them chances is what? A straight face. Yo, the mother face for the fine age. You know what I mean? Once I'm angry, why not smart people?
You see anything
you know what I mean? Because oppression make a wise man hungry. We are being oppressed. And you dumb people don't want to even eat what we are saying.
They more oppressed you too.
Yeah, the fact say you're dumb, oppressed you already.
Yeah, and as you say now, basically, let Xavier, we're paraphrasing, let Xavier be fear. Right,
yeah, bird.
Right, whole life you have to live with a nigga and no damn sense. Like you have to deal with it. Like for instance, majority of the boss, them out here, you can't talk to them, they say dunce. Look for instance, we live in Jamaica and look for the idiot them we have in a parliament.
Yeah.
God!
The Porsche seems similar. And I mean, yeah.
Porsche seems the dunces look for Trump!
Trump, that's Trump, though. Yo, the more the days go by, I see Eve, yo. It's about worse and worse and worse, yo. It's a mockery right now.
Really, and people, that is it now. The people actually vote for your dunce said, I'm sure so they actually dunce and the dunce.
Gone. I expect better from the dunce said, yo.
Oh no. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 14 and I start at verse 16. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Right.
For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, right. So much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein.
Right. So evil, wickedness, rubbish, madness, yo, are going to increase. And better believe that, yo. We're into dark times. The time already dark now. Well, guess what? Darker days ahead, yo. You know what I mean? You don't say hell yet, yo. You don't say hell yet. Right? You don't say hell yet, yo. Hell, right at your doorstep and knock right for your nose. Come in.
Death is coming up to our windows.
Yeah. They're going to sit thing. They're going to make your jaw drop.
I drop dead.
You know what I mean? They're going to basically stop you at the moment and can't come, basically wake up back to the back and say, yo, look here. You need, get right. You're just going to basically black out. You know, there's a bug out basically. They got people bug the hell out, yo. I wonder what going in front of them. Where is, like 2010, yo, where was Air Force One? You know what I mean? Now people are saying, yo, where the hell get? People go back, go into them, these camps, yo. Get what? RFID chip. Forget what? Food. Forget what? Sort of protection. You know, because there's no safety on earth in the time that come, yo.
Captain Graduate School.
Precept. Gone. You know what I mean? You gotta have mass murder.
It's 2nd Ezra chapter 8 verse 15. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they walk in great pride.
Right, what Bible said, the latter time. Now you people know what is latter time. In the last days, yo, we will say, yo, earthquakes everywhere. Last days we live in. Baby, I be. You know what I mean? Yeah, that is good. Last days we live in. Gotta come in up, gotta come up here, but you don't really believe it. You know what I mean? Step, but you don't really believe it. See me I say? But guess what? The Bible says, yo, great misery. Many misery are coming in the last days.
Hey, you can't even analyze it right now because everybody fear about the swipers. There's never going to defeat them.
Yeah.
As soon as people get 1 fight, they get finished. And they rap real. Okay, some bunch of grimy ass niggas that walk up and rap you and shoot people. You see me? That's great misery. You know, say you can't walk with your phone.
Yeah.
Some people want to walk with a minimum cash as much as possible. And if you not walk with cash, you might shoot you and say, yo, you have something to rob.
Yeah, yo, let the girl them stop. You never get nothing from her, them stop her. You know what I mean? Because you know I'm nothing. Say, man, that's supposed to show you that look here, man. Hell, they right to your door. You think of peace and safety?
Let them come up to your windows.
This is 2 Ezra 7 verse 42. He answered me and said, this present life is not the end, where much glory to it abide.
Right, this present life is not a glorious life, yo. Where much glory abide. What kind of glory I talk about in our society?
Check Cartel.
Yeah.
Cartel was glorified and right now in a prison.
Right, yeah, and even in that prison said here, they might glorify himself here.
Yeah, but him no glory.
You know what I mean? Where am I do? Man is like one of the worst of it.
I think you're saying you have to put down right now.
You see me? So, that's a life still. Because this is not the time where glory exists, yo. One.
Therefore they prayed for the weak,
right.
But the day of doom shall be the end of this time.
Right. Then pray for the weak, yo. You know, so today now, if a man to say you're vulnerable, man look for rob you.
Yeah, man, you're vulnerable.
And guess who is the most vulnerable? Women. Women, yo. The high and mighty sisters. You know what I mean?
Will be paid.
Yeah. The one who have powers in them tongue.
Independent.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like brother say, yo, come off over and two women upon the workplace.
Yeah, they not let them work as man. Is your car come pick them up? I remember a bunch of men to walk back up.
Hey, my witness that he bought it. Where you mean I come from work, yo? You see me here, I'm a river to my clothes. You see me shirt. And I'm not paying them mind. You see me? I'm so when you call my color shirt, you need nothing to do with it. You see me? Right? So,
I don't know any of them.
yeah. You see me? So, you're not important. Boom, no, say something that one female actually in front of me now. And she turn around and look. You see me? And when she turn and look, I say, no, address she don't address me. She stop me and say, hey, them attack me. So, fuck. You see me? So, you stop now and hear them. You can't walk with you. Yeah, I say, alright, fine. So, it's something that now on the journey. You see one have one knife. It's a thing now, a scissors knife, something like that. And we say, but put them good. You see me? Because she ever said, can you and say, she last time they rush me, she run left me. You see, so they have weapon and still weak. She don't mean to take up herself.
I smart one that around.
And you know the worst thing? I forgot them freedom, yo. Forgot them down the Sarah people. Big nose, what go on?
Yeah. They filter the earth. I create more filter. Whatever we not promote. I say, yo, human right. We not act like human.
This is Isaiah 32 verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman.
Right, great misery come to you people, yo. What?
For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones.
I know them a tremble, couple months after them a them talk about stop killing women, something like that. Stop violence against women.
And there's a few drop.
And just a few drop.
You can't count from one and much dead. What is dead yet? Come on.
I know them have beer robberies. Up to all other day, the mayor say them a take women and take for them womb. Transplant, transgender.
So look how them are hypocrite now. What they want woman style of a man. No, me anybody to say stop
we're not even
violence against man.
Yeah.
Look at my violence to say against man. Why you not stop it too?
I'm two man who give man Jackie.
Hello?
I make him have to mind him. You know violence that brother?
Violence.
You know much hard work.
Touch man go mad because of that.
Yeah. He said,
yeah.
Stop the violence against men. We don't want to get that in our just society.
Children.
I don't want to justice now.
Strip you and make you bare. and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
Yeah, mourn.
They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields.
Mourn. Time I come and I go learn for mourn, man.
Forced to mourn. As the scripture said, the gathering shall not come and suffer, yo. Because we are going really, as the scripture said, because of great tribulation, and because of the lack of bread. So when that leave Jamaica, and we can tell it to come. It's when everything, all of the games change, yo. You see me? Your police force, your military force, big nose force, your security force, all that have become null and void. Because every man for himself.
Alright, tell something. There's a thing called test. They prove everything here. They prove every single thing, and they must have some good tests set up for everybody. You know what I mean? Anybody go pass the test, they're going to make them pass it. Y'all bash them, y'all shot. Alright? No, it's the females. Yeah, man. Mouth. I strongest weapon. Strongest weapon, man. Everybody know what to do. Until the test come. You know what I mean? You know, at school and I say, yo, I'm studying for test, but I'm ready for that, man. Prepare for test. You do test, I go to that test, and this is the result. You know what I mean? One crap you go on. You know what I mean? What?
But even before that more time, you know, you study and when you're dropping out the test, for them put the paper in front of you, they already know, so yo.
Yeah, look when you study for this. Exactly, them studying. When the most have planned for the earth, that you people prepare for it, yo. You can't even listen to what you are saying. You have no preparation for what come. You don't believe so what we are saying come, I go come.
No, prepare for the day.
You say, man, so you're going to escape, yo. Yeah? When you're going to escape, what shall you do in the day after you have hunger, yo?
So death come knocking at your door.
Yeah? What are you going to do when there's no food? When there's no security? When there's no stability upon the earth? What you are going to do? How you as a person are going to survive? What is your protection and your security, yo?
No, man.
One.
This is 2nd Ezra 16 verse 17. Woe is me! Woe is me!
Right.
Who shall deliver me in those days?
Yeah, who are going to deliver you in those days? What days? The day of judgment for you people, yo. When you have chaos on the earth, when you have race war, World War III, famine, pestilence, yo. When you have uproar all over the world, yo.
And don't forget the apparitions, them.
Right. Yo, the people that just not the military might, yo, and the so-called white man, which is the worst enemy. You say, go get what? Number to the friggin' troop, yo. One.
Verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning.
Right.
The beginning of famine and great death.
Right.
The beginning of wars. And powers shall stand in fear.
Right, powers shall stand in fear. Jamaica, minute force, you know what I mean? They're in fear right now. The articles are come out and tell us that they're in fear.
Right now,
because they know what the place.
America threatening them, the general come out over there, you see me? And you have the China that say, and meanwhile in that China.
Right. Remember now, when Jamaica security force come out, as in them army, people fear. And them can't defend against America.
Yeah, you recognize the one activity? Police will start get timid.
Yeah.
And if there's one little garrison.
Yeah.
I'm telling military start get timid. Listen, come on, start dead.
America outside the scully, yo. America, they have to help them. Go on.
When the gunman them check the JUTC over there, say, yo, them are shake up everything big and yellow.
And what are the place? Cripple it, yo. You see the transportation, everything shut down, work, school.
Yeah, I travel from bus and police with big 16 from bus.
Hey, a JDF poster roll out, you see me? And then just one ball straight. And then they get the idea about no. People walk for them. Spanish Town Road and try to reach.
Yeah. Because of the drive, yo.
This is on Mandela Highway.
Things a small glimpse of what is to come.
I was going to say the beginning.
Yeah.
It's in the life where they look up the 1999 gas riot, yo. And they must say people have to walk from Bombard downtown to Stony Hill. Right? And this is just the beginning of shit, yo. Because at the end of the day, order get restored to a certain extent. But the time when we are talking about, guess what? No order will ever be restored back except the order of your Yahweh Shami or Shai. And I'm going to pick up the society, yo. You see me?
That's right. What?
This is continue. He said, what shall I do when these evil shall come?
Yeah, what you are gonna do as a person, yo? Even if you don't believe, just say what if what if I even true? What if? Yeah, use the what if phrase.
Because that's like a common sense, you know. If a man give a warning, the first thing he's supposed to do, actually you consider what that warning is legit or not. If a fool in issue cannot disregard it. Bless him, nice.
Yeah, we are listening right here.
Yeah, wait for your question, I'm answering.
This
man is not God.
No. Right?
All along them are brainwashed with them.
Yeah, that is correct.
Thursday, sir?
And go on.
He say, verse 19, behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
Right, they are sent for beating, correction, yo. Right? If you are men, yo, basically make it get right. So guess that people gonna still be stiff neck.
What? He said, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness,
right?
Nor be always minded of their scourges.
You're not gonna believe that I gotta beat and say, yo, get right, get right, get right. You know what I mean? They're gonna say, yo, Satan tongue, you know what I mean? I just stop for like on Satan and do beer with this. You know what I mean? Yeah, weed it. Yeah, your own people. You know what I mean? Adultery, idolatry, worship different gods. You know what I mean? You don't kind of laws them, yo.
Right here.
You know what I'm saying?
We get people on so many levels. All the levels, them mentally, physically, spiritually. They might get beaten. Because it's young youth right now. One of my brothers, them say, yo, you could get it up at one point. Young youth. See me? Him could use
fake food. You know what I mean? Much fake food, yo. Go on. You don't know?
This is Proverbs 22 verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
A wise person can see evil and take himself out of the evil way.
Only evil is prescribed for this.
You know what I mean? A wise person, somebody can finish it, bro. A wise person can see evil and say, yo, look here. Where's protection? I know if you find protection, yo. And the wise person, I will look to who? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, which is God, and the Bible.
And the Lord is strong
power.
Right?
You know what I mean? But guess how wise person I say? You must say, our father chipper come. Famine. Mashallah.
Just the other day, with the whole impeachment and madness going on right now, we saw a charade. You see me? What them do? Them basically renew the Patriot Act, yo. You see me? And that basically if how them can demonize people as terrorists and basically incarcerate them or if they want to execute them. You see me? Right, and basically have a mass surveillance system. You see me? That they renew right now. Alright, they do that under the rocks, yo. While everybody have all look on, oh, Chuck Bow get impeached.
Yeah, you must.
So we see the evil come. So well, and they renew this and a 3 months alone in evil. You say, look at them plans to get something done within 3 months.
What?
Exactly, I've proceeded in the
well, so even Trump's impeachment thing, what about the Patriot if them impeach Trump? When I say, no man, like even Christopher Green is full of fuck. Isn't it? Him look like one of them man, them are going to draw arms, isn't it, and try to fight against the deep state. Isn't it? Because I believe that Trump is not against the deep state. They've read paradigm, yo. But that cause for sedition. Sedition will lead to what? Martial law against Egypt. Gone. Egyptian against Egyptian.
Gone. You know what I mean? But people can't see far off. They say, yo, look here. The war is a dead end we are running to. You know what I mean? They are put money in the system every time you put money in the system, the value of the money get less. But you say, alright, we need more money, put more money. You see me, I do the same thing over. No different, no changes. You know what I mean? Yeah. You borrow money, you're not debt. You borrow more money again, you're not more debt. You keep borrowing money, you're not more debt. I'm going more debt. Let me show you simple thing. If you look on Jamaica or any big country, as a small person, you see how stupid the country is, yo. You know what I mean? Because if you as a small person, one person, come to a person and say, yo, lend me $100 and you have no ways and means to pay back the person, but by going to the next person and say, yo, give me $100 to go pay back the person. Yeah, chance right there. And the greatest part about it is you get interest on it. So you are growing on debt. Let's say the economy are growing, you know what? Debt. You owe more money every day. You know what I mean? Go on, bro.
Alright, this is Isaiah 20. I wanted to show this iniquity chart details of preachers before.
Yeah, 30.
Iniquity shall be tears of preachers before.
Some people like
and weird. You have different Israelites.
yeah,
You see different things.
This is Isaiah 30, verse the wherefore thus saith the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, because he despised this word.
Well, remember this. Who said this? Right, guys, if God believes in person, you must listen to what the Bible has said. Go on, bro.
Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because he despised this word.
Because you despise the word, because our people despise the Bible. Meaning what? You don't believe what the Bible says and hold to your heart. Right, go on.
These words are faithful and
trust in oppression.
You trust that what Andrew only said. You know what I mean? The next part he said. Whoever you believe in it, you trust that what them said, that what the Bible say, yo. Go on.
And perverseness.
Right, which is perverseness. Wrong way. Go on.
And stay thereon.
Right, you live on it.
Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
Right, therefore, because they do that, guess what happened to you? They're going to fall, yo. They're going to fall with the society. One.
Swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly,
sudden destruction, yo. Because you think that this society is going to be a steady, orderly society, you're going to keep everything in a proper order. Just like that, to you. Now, forward it, yo. One.
Isaiah 28, verse 17. Judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet. And the hill shall sweep away the refuge of lies. And the water shall overflow the hiding place. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled. And your agreement with hell shall not stand.
Right, because what we are doing right now, we are destroying lies, yo.
That's right.
Let me tell you this, all of us yesterday believe lie one time. You know what I mean? But the more preaching, take place, we just might get waking up and you better come to the truth and realize, yo, they are full of lies. You know what I mean? It happened daily. But not only that, this happened after the preaching take place. It's a crumble, yo. What?
Say, when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then shall he be trodden down by it.
Right, y'all go far with it, yo.
And watch out the mouth
What?
The instruction right now, Psalm Revelation, chapter 7, verse. That's another one. He said, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, not on any tree.
Right.
And the winner referring to destroying the wind. Nuclear missiles.
Nuclear missiles, yo. Right.
He said, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power.
Right.
And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to earth the earth and the sea, saying, earth not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have seen the servants of our power in their forehead.
Yeah, what I mean by to steal them? Basically, I give you the wisdom, yo. I give you the name and I send out the scriptures. You know what I mean? So at the time, when all elect basically get sealed, what got them? What, bro?
This is Revelation 10, verse 13. And the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar which is before Yahweh, saying to the 6th angel which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates.
Right, all hell are going to break loose, though. They say, oh, loose the 4 angels, all hell break loose. What?
Hell break loose.
Right.
They say, and even the pillars, right? It's, death and hell follow him. He might let loose, yo.
Can.
Verse 15, and the 4 angels were loosed, and which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the 3rd part of men.
Right.
And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them.
Right, that's all who left back in America get basically put to death, yo.
Referring to the 200 million warrior who was dropped in America. And at that point, where she was saying, the earth and rock to and fro like a drunkard, what it will cause tsunami. So for instance, in the precious land Jamaica, the large swelling will be no more.
Yeah, it's a sink, yo. It's a go sink. Because I would say, the Bible is going to say, the man going to get shut down when it's a kilometer and shut down with it, yo. You know what I mean? People say, oh, Jamaica got blessed. Jamaica is a land in captivity, yo.
Land.
You know what I mean? It is a prison to basically punish you. Nothing more. You know what I mean? So, yo, all of that mindset of people have today, you can make a good comment, yo. Now, we used to be so-called proud Jamaican. You know what I mean? That lovely and nice, yo, we are Jamaican. Jamaican what, yo? There's a greater nationality than Jamaican. What about Jamaicans is nothing, we are slaves, we are Jamaican. You are nothing, yo. You're lost. You're a lost person or people, yo, to be a Jamaican. What?
This is Isaiah 30, verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a flood anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and thine ear shall hear of earthly and thee, saying, this is the way, walking in it, when he turned to the right and when he turned to the left.
Right. So is that really a vain job? Hell no. Our job is what? The elect of Israel. For them get sealed. You know what I mean? How see the work take place? You see that take place, yo?
Hey, we are witness.
Yeah, we are witness. Brothers come amongst the chat them daily. You know what I mean? And I grow up. You know what I mean? We keep growing, yo. And pretty soon, a deliverance. You know what I mean? All things happen for what? Better than them and of the Most High. And the good of them and of the Most High. Go on.
This is John 10, verse 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me.
Right. All the sheep of the Heavenly Father, the elect members, they're going to hear the voice. It's the word of Yahweh and their shine, and follow it. They're going to hear, so what? Stop eating pork. Stop committing adultery. Stop idolatry, yo. Stop all. Stop breaking the laws of the Heavenly Father, yo. We're going to try to your best ability not to break them. You know what I mean? Them women are not going to hear shit. You know what I mean? It's too late. You know what I mean? But the elect, and they have elect women, they don't play different. You know what I mean? The elect men, 144,000. They were really what you are talking about at this time. The new government from the earth. You know what I mean? You're going to get set in order in front of all of you people. You know what I mean? You're going to learn how to live the right way. Right? You're we're going to learn how to basically, let's say, yo, serve Yahweh Hashem Yahshai properly. Because we lost the way, yo, with the things that, yo, yeah, with the thing, serving the Most High was, oh, church serve God. I forgot church God, I'm going to see hypocrite then. You know what I mean?
I'm see hypocrite.
When I say, come on church, man. Yeah, so church people are good. So, you guys in the club, you know, come on church? Yeah, so, yo, how do you feel like that come? You know what I mean? Yeah, you learn, say, yo, the whole church are full of crap. Go on.
This is Baruch, chapter 2, verse 30. For you know that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people.
Yeah.
But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves, and shall know that I am Yahweh, their power.
Right.
For I will give them an heart and ears to hear.
Right, the elect. The elect will get the heart to hear, yo. The stony heart, the tough, like a rock, like a stubborn than everybody else. I say, yo, that's not our brother. Come. You know what I mean? Go on.
And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity.
What we are doing right now? Because Allah, Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, yo.
Right.
We are praising the Most High. What you are calling him, name and to people. We can know about him wonderful works we do before. And not only the wonderful works in the sense of good. Well, everything Most High is good. You know what I mean? But according to what you call good, as in your the life and those things, but also taking life, yo.
That's right. One time I left only 8 people on the earth.
Yeah. One.
And think upon my name.
Right. Think upon what? In the land captivity, they're going to do what?
Think upon my name.
You ever think about something you don't know about?
I get it, yo.
You know what I mean? Go on.
Scripture says, "I return unto us of pure language, so we can call upon his name." Verse 33. And return from their stiff neck, and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it.
Right, they shall be lords of it, and the entire earth, and universal. Yeah, the elect, the government, go on.
And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power. And they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them.
Salvation, yo. Salvation. Now come upon that. That's what we out here seek at this time. And I can't to fellow brothers and say, yo, look here, man. Salvation out there for you, yo. Hear the Most High word and follow. You know, we already know that some people are come. We don't care about that. We're out here for the elect. You know what I mean? And guess what? Men out here have been coming to the truth. So don't say, yo, why not going to come listen to me, yo? Yeah, with that fire. Yeah, even so. So what if y'all alone the way they are prophesying about the trying to do? One time enough, when I can testify. One time they will take a long time period. No fruit now come in. But most I know him are doing the right time. Yes, so the first them can tell us. One time they are doing the prophesy, but they come back to the wicked way, yo. Because 2002 prophecy so can't fear. You know what I mean?
Ezekiel did not prophesy.
Right. But them still, yeah, so I say,
if they know my yes, I say, whether they will hear or whether they will they are still like it. Because, you know, it's not even about just a whole heap of people coming. You know what I mean? If I go look on that, you have to set your foundation first. You know, because everything up for a reason. You know, the foundation to build the most side now. The foundation to firm the most side now. Build the one. So, you know, everything's set in place where we actually take on the influx. Amen. Plus, you know, being at the time now where YouTube are getting regulated. Plus, when you look on a situation like that, YouTube was set up for this sole purpose. For the world to reach men in 4 corners of the earth. We are enough men from Philippines to South Africa to South America to Jamaica. right across the world. Trinidad, the way enough of these brothers get working up and show the YouTube. So if the YouTube are close the way, think of the end from the world. What? As you say, the iniquity, this iniquity shall be unto them as a breach ready to fall. You know, like when you see a big dam and it's about to broke away, you see a crack.
Yeah.
That's a system. System a crack up.
Yeah, crack.
And when it actually, when that flood actually bursts through, you know, all of the destruction get unleashed. You have the martial law, the pestilence, disease, famine. All of that in one just going to come down, man. Yeah? So when you see all of this, I close the most, I close up this thing, man.
Get it while I can. Get it while I can.
Yeah, I'd rather them always say get it while I can. Do the work of an evangelist while they have the opportunity. See? Because, you know, after they get shut down on certain things. As the brother the other Ariana said, rejoice, we know. Hey, we're going to prophesy upon, we're going to put video upon. We had time, you know what I mean? Time to go away yard. You know what I mean? The most I provide one next platform. You provide one next platform, so be it. You know, but I close the most I close this thing up.
Right?
Yeah,
it is finished.
Shapala.
This is St. John 9 verse 4. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is there. The night cometh when no man can work.
Darkness are coming. You know what I mean?
yeah, darkness. When darkness man, knowledge I can take off on the street, take off on the YouTube. And it's be close up with a certain amount of men. And I go and see them men there and you're not going to find them as a skipper say, yo, I'm going to make some clip to do for more. Just minimum keep them out because the word now get published, man. Because it's already published. It already reached the corners where it's supposed to reach. It's already reached the corners of the earth where it's supposed to reach. Alright, that's the reason why Esau even get tormented. Why he must set these programs to monitor the videos them and delete videos. You know what I mean? This is the reason why. Because not because they want to make money. Because they want to make money off of the platform. Too much people on it, so I'm not making money off of it. No. He might get exposed, whether by us or by even the alternative media. Esau tell a lie, yeah, variety. You know what I mean? He more and more. It's people that say, yeah, you know? Set a trap for himself, falling on. Then, and that's Egyptian against Egyptian again because RTs who are the Edomite. Edomite own that media platform. See, so when CNN tell a lie, you have RTV come up and say, oh, just lie them again. Esau not like that. One of the biggest and strongest point is secrecy, man. I say, all the things of Esau search out and his evil things start up. That is a prophecy we have fulfilled for Esau in what time? No. Because all along, when you have the Illuminati and them do them secret society, a lot of people never know about it. Until you have the YouTube, man. People start download videos and watching documentaries. See, but that was really for we. And for all who when hear it and turn a blind eye to it, it show you that even when you actually the cycle Rihanna come Poti. Them come up Poti before when they watch the Illuminati videos and say all of them are Satanists. And when she came, all of them still run up on them behind her. But that happened to show you that hey, them people are wicked, them now go actually see the world for what it is because them world it up. Them world is just the same. Because if you really hate this society and hate the Satanism and witchcraft we are going in this society, you don't hate these people to you. Right. See? But as the brother said and as the scripture them come out earlier, it's just for the elect. See? Go on.
It's Ezekiel 7 verse 5. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, and evil and only evil, behold is come, and the end is come, and the end is come. It watcheth for thee, behold it is come.
Yeah, them can't see that it is the end. If them did see at the end, them would have, yeah, you'd have a mass crowd out here, man. Them would have so they want to meet, and they would have flock with us. Where's bound to live?
Teach himself.
Because we want to hear. They want to teach themselves. They want to come out, they want to prophesy. See? Because when them hear say them are go dead, nobody know why them want to take the covering quick, they want to find one covering. Just like when the false prophet they come on the TV and they say, oh, the world are going such and such time. Them find themselves at church overload.
I show them offering.
Yeah, and I show offering and I pay $3,000 a head for baptism, man. That's for sure the hypocrisy of our people, but the Most High don't work like that. Then the Most High send the prophets. Then them say, oh, through the foolishness of preaching. You look on it as foolishness, you people. Yeah, you all look on it as foolishness. Yo, them come out here every Saturday, tired to see them. But they hear something happen. And the man out there saying ball out. Yo, when they come out for the road, them devil thing in Jamaica.
Come out their country.
Come out their country, them devil thing. So you see, them pick the car with devil just like them did for Yahushua. It show you that the spirit of Yahushua in the earth same way, yo. It show you the spirit of Yahushua in the earth same way. And all the spirit of Yahushua in the earth, through we. Then, through women, because we are stand-up people. We are proclaiming words, push it out, just like him used to do. Them call him a devil too. So if them call we a devil. Yeah, you know, if them call him devil, them call we. If them kill him.
Right. He said the problem, say yo, he said them son. You don't tell them, we are wanting to make that. Right? Kill him. You don't hear them say the son, they are going to do.
Can't. So we are going to prophesy till that, man. Till this thing come down. Prophesy until Shiloh come, yo.
That's right.
It doesn't matter where you feel, it doesn't matter if you're tired to see. Just our job, man. Just prophesy until this thing ends. We gonna laugh at the end. We gonna have the last laugh. You know, we gonna actually have rejoicing. We are gonna laugh when the calamity come. We are gonna laugh when famine come. Right?
And this is Isaiah 6 verse start of 8. Also I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send? And who will go for us? Then said I, here am I, send me. And he said, go and tell this people, hear indeed, but understand not, and see indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of these people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and converted, and be healed.
Hey, that show you something, man. The angel, yeah, and I'm say, who shall I send? Yahweh said, so who shall I send? Most I have spirits are doing bidding. And you people feel like, hey, the most I come to help me, son. But this is how the most I work. My angels are roll off the four corners of the earth for the destruction to come. My angels are push we. Because we have him say how he make a edge. The angel says. The angel of the Most High camp around the saints of the Most High. When we wake up on the side, so we are going to go road on Saturday. There's a spirit behind it. I know we.
Yeah, Most High just take it from whatever life.
Yeah, right. Can.
Walk that way there.
Yeah, walk that way, man. So, you have the spirit of blind people too, man. You have spirit of deaf and of blind people. And you have spirit for open people ears. See? So, the work of the Most High get done in the earth right now, as we speak. When people walk by and don't pay no mind, there's spirit behind them. See? People be stiff neck and be rebellious. There's a spirit behind, a rebellious spirit. Keep us a rebellion is a sin of witchcraft. Right. So there's a spirit, a demonism, a demonic vibration. I go through the earth, and there's a spirit of righteousness that going on the earth. Who is set against evil, man? That's how the world is set up right now. Yeah, you have men be a gathering for the man. Them pick them side. You know, them pick them side. We pick our side. Then, hey, when I read about the covenant of death, so the covenant of death will be disallowed. And the refuge of life will get swept away. Because it is a lie, a deception to believe that one ring will protect you. You know, it is the height of madness, man. Instead of the power to create everything. you believe that one ring of a guard you. Yeah, you know, somewhere meant forged. You know, you have so-called bad man are wearing. Oh, and them say, oh, them finger burn them when danger is here. Hey, you know burn it yet? Don't burn it till your finger chop off, man. Because that danger will come. Nothing can put it off for the Heavenly Father say, yo. When him shot for the arrow them, yeah, get it from me, tell you that when you say the destruction, I'm going to turn it back.
This is 2 Ezra, chapter 16, verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out, till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot upon mighty archer, returning not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again.
That's right. Hey, you ever say arrow turn back yet? Or a bullet that turn back? Because you don't want it to hurt you. You know, the plagues them where the Heavenly Father sent, you have different, you have variation of plagues. You have the fire, which is a plague, you have the famine, you have the pestilence, you have the beasts that were going to young people, you have the demons, you know, demons are a part of the destruction, man. Because even the destruction, the best of the destruction will come from the earth. The Heavenly Father have angels behind that, spirits behind that. Yeah? So, there's nothing we're going to be able to protect you from this destruction that is to come. You can't put it off, man. Then, the God ring where you're wearing not going to be able to save you. Your witchcraft, the other man where you're not going to be able to save you.
Neither Jesus Christ.
Neither Jesus Christ, because his name is not Jesus Christ, man. The Son of the Heavenly Father is not Jesus Christ.
What is it? I'm not covered by the blood.
No,
of Jesus.
That blood not going to be able to cover you, yo. Cover up under the blood. Instead, you're going to be covered in blood. You know? Or your blood going to cover somebody running out on the streets. Then,
Ecclesiasticus 39 verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Yes, so they are about to do the bidding of the Most High in the coming months, in the future, man. We in the future. Yeah, big bad that boy, we in the future, we're going to do this and that. We in the future, man. Then, every minute that go by, every second we are coming, it's a future, man. We're treading in the future, yo.
And it shall come to pass.
And it shall come to pass. So, the angels were created for vengeance. Them are going to pour them fury. When? In the coming months, man. In the coming days, so they haven't Father prepare, man.
And they already start pouring out them fury because, for instance, in the majority of the countries with the sedition that take place right now, like Bolivia, Iran, people are trapped dead. There's no casualties that take place.
Right.
One time I just uproars like in France and all, then there's tear gas and blah blah blah. Now people are dead.
Right. So yo, you really not see nothing yet. Then you're at ease right now, man. You're at ease right now. Yeah, you get the pay. Everybody go to the streets, I'm gonna do some shopping.
Party from weekend.
Hey,
Christmas season.
Give me the principle say they being no say victorious. No, it's a victorious shall be Hey, wait, show you something, man. Hey, more say I gotta show you something. Go on.
Verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be sold good cheap. 2 Ezra 16 verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be sold good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Yeah, them believe so them in a good case right now. Because food affordable. You know what I mean? Them can't eat. Can't go downtown. And for them people don't even want to go downtown because them stand downtown. So them send them beer. You know, them send the yard man or the yard boy or the yard girl. You know what I mean? To go downtown. Because them stand downtown. Corporate not like downtown, man. Like to go into the market to the grimy. Them not do that. You know what I mean? But them send it because them send them people because Food's cheap down there, man. Things affordable. You know what I mean? Them go to the supermarket or them go to the price mart and them spend almost $29,000 on goods. You can't do that now. See? By the time I come, it's keep us what you think to be in what? Good case? Them things are them good. See? But if you see what is going on with the government, you don't think twice, man. If you see what the politicians are doing with China and America, you think twice. If you understand what we're going. You know what I mean? If you understand the seriousness of what we're going with the government. Hey, Andrew Wallace, the brother said, man. The brother said earlier. Him say, yo, him no believe, say, yo, Andrew Wallace stupid, yo. And but him no believe, say, hey, he's not stupid. And we did have said for a long time now, say, yo, him is not a stupid man. Because before him turned Prime Minister, man, there was an article that come out, I think it was in the Star. And him say, yo, if him could tell the Jamaican people what's really going on, it would cause a panic. Him said before him turned Prime Minister, yo.
Proper guidance, man.
Yes, yeah, exactly, man, the proper guidance, man. As they ask, say, yo.
That's why him said, even in the article, on recent as well come out, him said the reason why him not even comment on the slide in $1 until now is because he know that if him says certain things, it can affect the rate at which he slide.
Yeah.
Because if him says something, seeing will cause investor confidence to go down, boom, slide him further. So he say must be careful. That's why I must say, yo, they want to monetize brand Jamaica. You see me? And they must advertise and push brand Jamaica. The idea is to get investor confidence up. You see me? Because it must have a yard sale now with Jamaica. You know?
Yeah.
It's a yard sale.
Real talk.
You see me? But he might use some term like monetize and divest. And all them little things, but really and truly, it's a yard sale.
Right.
You see me?
And he use them terms and them fancy words. And him know the public now go like the mass. Him know them now go understand, so yo.
And just say yeah.
And them now go look up what the word divest mean. And monetize and them little terms there, and them now go look it up, man.
And the one them do know and now look up.
Yeah.
Brother, we can tell this, I'm a young boy. Yeah, young boy.
Yo,
I'm younger. You know what I mean? I'm see JIS. I'm sure you think about my video. I'll check that, yo.
Yeah.
Now watch that.
Hey, and a whole heap of information come up on JIS.
Yeah. JIS is a real. It's a proper
information service.
It's a proper information service.
But it's because it's so boring, people don't watch it.
Yeah, man. Hey, me used to lock it off when me a youth. How much more now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When the world's are caught up in the internet and girl on Instagram.
Right.
All kind of distraction. Party. Because the platform of social media right now are used to do what? Most promotion for party. So at JIS them go watch?
Yeah. What about JIS, man?
Then them not give a damn about JIS.
Go check if you care about JIS, it's a Jamaica. But these people are so called proud Jamaicans. You don't care about JIS, you don't care about RT.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to know RT, you don't know RTV.
Hey, but them line up for watch on stage, entertainment report. It's all about entertainment for these people, man. Entertainment, something where we hey. Oh, let's finish up. Okay, yeah, it's all about entertainment because them love to be in a trap. Them love to be in trapped in prison. Them love it, man. Skip us say, how people love to have it so. Yeah, can't really find that place to find it close it out. But yo, we have to do this till this thing come down, man. Then, Lord's will, the most almighty will, man. Then, we have to push this thing, man. You will see the fall of the enemy. I'm talking about the fall of the enemy. East and the other nations and 2/3 of you people, yo. Then,
sure it was the election will push us to the end.
You sure of that?
But we hope to be able to fall out, we are part of the election.
Yeah.
I mean,
we have a humble confidence, man. Because the word hope no mean doubt. The word faith, you know, mean you have no doubt tonight. The word believe, no have no doubt tonight, man. So we have a humble confidence, eh?
Yes, I believe no mean doubt.
Yeah, believe no mean doubt. You know, like what some Egyptologists say. You know what I mean?
Isaiah 62 verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. He that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest, till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Yeah, we're pushing Jerusalem, that vibration, because Esau pushed. Same vibration of Sodom and Gomorrah. All over again, that's what the white man is pushing. Egypt, slavery. Because the whole idea for chipping our people, man, and killing our people is slavery. But we're pushing the vibration of Jerusalem. Because Jerusalem is about the establishment. Jerusalem is about to is about to set an eye. You know what I mean? When the kingdom is given, so when the kingdom of the heavenly Father shall be established on the top of the mountains, you know, and the law will go forth and every nation will flow into it. That's what we're establishing right now. We're pushing that vibration, man. We're promoters with Jerusalem, man.
We're the government of Israel can rise up.
Yeah. We're the forerunners, we're the ones who are lift the banner. Hey, Jerusalem next, man. People are the most high next, man. We got next, man. You know, so with that, you know, we're going to do this. Give them no rest, man. They're tired. Until they want to see the face. But you know, we always say, Kalalaliyam la, Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakar Kodash.
Double honors to our apostles of Gmskingstonjamaica. Salutations to the Akim. Since we're there, sincerity and truth. Shalom.